What's up, everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie Barbecue, and what I'm going to be doing today is going to be some southern fried chicken wings. So I've seen a lot of people, and I've done, smoked wings. I've smoked them and fried them. I've done them in the oven and fried them. I've just fried them. But this time I'm actually put like a southern crust on it, just like if you were to go to Popeyes or something like that. So my first step in this recipe is I just have some chicken wings and drumettes, and then I have a spice blend that I made up. Now I'm going to put a link to this spice blend or my ingredients in the description, but it's just something I threw together, and I'm going to just kind of mix these in to this chicken right now. And we're going to let this sit. I'm probably going to let this sit for a few hours and let it kind of get all in there. And once it's sat a couple hours, I will go ahead and get my flour mix and egg wash and everything set up, and that's going to be kind of when we return. So anyway, stick around. Let's get to the next step. Okay, our chicken's been marinating about an hour, so we're going to go ahead and get that ready here in just a little bit. Now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be coming up with this little egg wash, and I'm going to be using this hot sauce that I'd made. I have a habanero hot sauce video out there. What I'm doing is I'm going to be adding the remainder of the seasoning that I didn't use for my chicken when I seasoned that, and just a little bit of this hot sauce. Now the reason that I'm not going to add any seasoning to this flour is that I'm pretty cheap. And if you add a bunch of seasoning to your flour and you go to reuse your oil, it's not going to cook as good. So I can strain out the oil. As long as there's flour in there and not a bunch of seasoning, I can use it again for some more chicken, which I probably have coming up here pretty soon. You don't really want to fry anything else with it, like some shrimp, because I have a shrimp video coming up pretty soon. You're not going to want to use the same oil because your shrimp is going to taste like chicken. So what I'll do is I'll take this old bottle of oil, and then I'll just write chicken on it, and then obviously I'll know that it's used when I write chicken on it. Anyway, that's going to be our egg wash, our flour. I'm about to pull this chicken out of the refrigerator and get over to this fryer. So here's what we got. We have the pan that I'm going to set the chicken on when it's done. We have our oil that we're going to fry it in. We have flour, our egg mixture, and we have our chicken here. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of these in this egg mixture. And hit it with some of this flour. I'll probably do 2 at a time just to make it a little easier. And now we're just gonna get it in this oil. And these are probably going to go for 5 minutes or so. If it needs to go longer, we'll go longer. It's really kind of hard to tell sometimes. You don't want to overcrowd this pot or whatever you're using, because you don't want to drop the temperature too low. So there we go. Those are going to be in there for a while. We'll pull them out, get them on this tray, and once I'm done with all this, frying all this up, we're going to see if this stuff is good. Some of these wings off, they're sitting over in this direction, but these look like they're good to go. And they were in there about 7 minutes. So here's kind of what we're looking for. Now, I got all these chicken wings out, right? So what I'm going to do is I am going to let this oil heat up for another 3-4 minutes before I get the next batch in there, just so I can make sure I'm at the correct temperature, because this oil dips quite a bit once you get the chicken in there. Here's our flour right here. We've done a couple batches. It's getting kind of lumpy. You know what? You might know me and you might know that I am the cheapest person out there, but at 69 cents a bag, let's just go ahead, get rid of this flour, and let's go ahead and flour back up. You know what I mean? Because there's nothing worse than having clumpy, floured chicken. So we're just going to hit it with a little bit more flour. That should be enough for us to make it to the end. And we're almost to the taste test. This is our finished product right here. You could tell that they are nice and crispy looking. Chicken wings are a done deal. It's the perfect alternative to your smoked wings or your smoked fried wings or your baked wings. These things are great. Anyway, it's time for me and the birthday boy here,
you,
Mr. Head Koppel, to get down and have a taste test of these. So let's dig in and see what's up. So what do you think?
These things got a little bit of heat to them. Didn't expect that from these. Good job.
Anyway, looks like this is a great alternative to your regular chicken wings. I'm probably going to eat about 20-25 of these bad boys. Anyway, what I want to do is thank you guys for stopping by No Hippie Barbecue. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.